Hello students, today we will learn in physics a chapter called electricity. This is a middle school physics. Now what is electricity? You see, when you switch on a bulb, what do? You switch on a bulb. It glows. It glows. And when I switch on a fan, it rotates. So, we have something called switch. And you on or you off the switch. What actually happens when I switch on a bulb? The electricity is flowing. Or we also say current is flowing. Yes? Now what is this current? Now the current, electric current, electricity, all of them are more or less one and the same. Now electricity is the topic and electric current is the subtopic. We are going to learn about electric current. Now what is electric current? When I switch on, the current is flowing, and when I switch off, current is not flowing. Yes, that is what we are going to learn in this chapter. So let me draw a small diagram. Yes, what I am going to do, I am going to take a bulb, right? See, in olden days only we used to use this bulb, right? A bulb is there is a filament inside the bulb. And now I connect this bulb like this. I connect this to a cell. See, I have got with me a cell. I got a cell. You know, this is everyday cell. You can have a big cell, small cell, and you can have so many types, pencil cell. Yes, in TV remote, what type of cell you use? That's a very thin cell. That's called a pencil cell. And what is this cell? This I use it in my torchlight. And you have a big cell which you use it in a transistor, radio, right? And you can use different shapes, sizes of cells, right? Now cell, what is cell? Cell is source of electricity. What is cell? Cell is a source of electricity. You know, like water source, like that. The sun also gives light. Sun gives heat, right? And this is a source of energy and source of electricity. I am going to draw a cell here, right? A small cell like this, and there's a small cap type thing here, and I connect the wire here like this and here like this, right? Now this is what I have done, okay? Now what I have done is, I have taken this and I have connected a piece of wire. See, this is a wire. What is this purpose of wire? It allows electricity to flow through it. The wire is a conductor, of electricity. It allows electricity to flow through it. So I got a wire here, I got a cell here. Let me place it back here. And now what will happen actually? When I connect a cell like this, you'll find in the cell it is written positive and this is written negative. You should note all that carefully. So the electricity flows through the wire into the bulb's filament, and the bulb will glow. Bulb will glow, and the electricity will come back and it will go back to the negative. This positive is called positive terminal. What do you call it? It is called a terminal. This is called positive terminal and this is called negative terminal. See, for example, train, it starts from a terminal. Yes, You think from Lucknow the train is starting, from Delhi the train is starting, from Chennai the train is starting. That is called a terminal, where the trains come and the trains go. Like that, in a cell, in an electric cell, there are two terminals. One is positive terminal and another is negative terminal. And electricity, or more correctly, we can say the current flows from positive terminal and it comes back to negative terminal. Okay. Now where is the switch here? Right? I can put a switch here. Very simple. Just to close like this, you do it. Right? And we can put a small connecting wire like this. Like, see, now this is called an electric circuit. This is called a electric circuit. Electric circuit. Yes. Now, what is this electric circuit? It consists of a cell, it consists of a switch, and it consists of a bulb. It's a very simple electric circuit. Right? Now, this switch is in off position because I disconnected. It is not joined. Right? I'll put a small arrow here. Right? If I touch this, then the current is coming into the wire and then it is in on position. Carefully you listen. Switch can be on or it can be off. When the switch is off, electricity does not flow or current does not flow. When the switch is on, then the current flows. And current flows through the circuit. The current flows through the electric circuit. Now, if the switch is off, yes, if the switch is off, then the circuit is said to be actually an open circuit. What do you call this? Open circuit. It's open. You see, I have opened it. Now, how will the current flow? Current will come till here. And then it will not be able to, it is incomplete, it is broken, its path is broken, so it cannot conduct electricity and the bulb will not glow, right? And that is called open circuit. What is it called? Open circuit. Now, what is opposite to that? That is off, opposite is on. When I switch on the switch, when I switch it on, I connect it like this. When I connect it like this, the path is now closed. Then the bulb will glow. Yes? And this is called closed circuit. What is it called? Closed circuit. In an open circuit, it is off, switch is off. In closed circuit, switch is on. When switch is off, the bulb does not glow. Why the bulb does not glow? Because current does not flow. Yes, and when the switch is on, then the bulb glows. When the bulb glows, that means current flows. This is the whole of basic of electric current or electricity starting. Now, we will go one step more, right? I have taken a cell and I have told you positive terminal and I have told you negative terminal and all this. And what is a cell? Cell is the source of electricity. And what is a wire? Wire is a conductor. It conducts electricity. Okay, now what I am going to do, see, carefully watch. I am going to take a piece of wire, right? I am taking a piece of wire. And what wire I am taking? Let me take, for example, copper wire. See, copper wire. Let me take copper wire. Copper wire. Usually, in houses, the wires are made up of copper, right? You will see copper wires are there. Copper wire is made up of copper atoms. What it consists of? Copper atoms. Do you know what is an atom? Oh, you don't know what is an atom? Okay, I will tell you what is an atom first. Before we go to copper wire, I will tell you what is an atom. Right, atom. It's very important actually. There was a scientist by name John Dalton. John Dalton. He said that atom is not breakable. You can't break the atom. But it was J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson. Okay, Thomson. In 1897 could break the atom. He broke the atom. John Dalton is around 1640, 50, something like that. Very old. 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900, 300 years, 300 years back. Then J.J. Thomson said, atom is breakable. You can break an atom. So if you break an atom, what will you find inside an atom? Yes. Now I'm going to draw an atom for you. Right? Atom has a center point like this. And this is called nucleus. What is this called? Nucleus. Nucleus. And what is inside nucleus? There are positive charges inside nucleus. And also there are some neutral charges which does not have charge. One is positive, another is no charge in it, right? And these positive charges, we call it protons. We call them as protons. And what is these neutral charges? They are neutrons. They are called neutrons. Okay. So, what does the nucleus consist of? Nucleus consists of protons and neutrons. Protons are positively charged. Neutrons does not have any charge. Zero charge. Okay. Is the atom consists of only the nucleus? No. It consists of electrons. What does electrons do? Electrons. These are electrons. Electrons are negatively charged. So, I am write the name here. First, electrons. Okay. These electrons are negatively charged. Protons are positively charged. And neutrons are neutral. These electrons revolve around the nucleus. These electrons which revolve around the nucleus. Don't you think it is something like the sun is there and the planets are revolving around it, earth is revolving around it? It is just like that. Like you see this in atom, there is a nucleus. Nucleus is having positive charge. We call it proton, and we have neutron, and they are neutral, and this is the nucleus, right? And revolving around it. Or also you can think in more easy way. Yes, earth is there and the satellite is there. Moon is revolving around the earth. Like that, electrons revolve around the nucleus. Nucleus is the main name, but it consists of protons and neutrons. Now, why should we study all this? Copper atom. Copper atom also will have so many protons and so many neutrons and so many electrons. I have drawn only one electron. As atoms, different atoms will have different number of electrons, right? Maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 7, maybe 80. It can have so many numbers can be there. We know that 108 elements are there, right? Aluminium, copper, brass, iron, so many elements are there. Okay, so they all have different number of protons and different number of neutrons. Okay, and remember one thing carefully, number of positive charges is equal to number of negative charges. What is positive charge? A proton is having a positive charge, proton. Okay, and an electron is having a negative charge. Okay, so proton is equal to electron, right? You should keep this in mind. Okay, in higher classes you will learn more about it. Now I'll come to electricity. Why I have to tell this? Because in electricity we are going to draw the small piece of wire, right? There is a piece of wire, yes, and this is made up of copper. Fine. So what will be inside? What will be inside the copper wire? Copper atoms will be there. So what I am going to do? You see, I am going to draw a proton and neutron and electron is revolving, right? Again I draw a proton, that is nucleus, and electron is revolving. Again you see a nucleus with the electron revolving, nucleus with an electrons revolving. Yes. Now what is electricity? Electricity is the flow of electron. The flow of electron. You see, the electron is flowing. The flow of electrons, you call it, they are going to move. They are going to move. And when they move, we say current is flowing. We say electricity is there. Yes, you understand what I am saying? Copper wire, aluminum wire. Aluminum wire will have aluminum atoms. Again, aluminum atoms is having so many protons, so many neutrons, so many electrons, right? And the electrons will move. The electrons are moving, and that movement of electron, that is called current. That is called electricity. You understand? Yes, the flow of electrons is called current. Current is flow of electrons. Okay, no problem. You are in a small class. You can also first understand this point. It's very important for you. Right. Now, how the electron will flow? Can the electron flow by itself? Let me draw a wire here. Okay. And let me take a nucleus, and electron is revolving. Nucleus, electron is revolving. Nucleus, electron is revolving. Yes. Can they move by themselves? Can they move by themselves? No. Somebody has to push this electron. Somebody has to push this electron. Who is going to push the electron? And that is the electric cell. When I connect an electric cell, for example, you take Eveready or you take anything, right? I connect the positive terminal and this is a negative terminal. I told you I connect it with the help of a wire like this. I connect it with the help of a wire like this. Then the cell will act as a source of electricity. Source of electricity, and this will push the electron, and the electron like that, the circuit will become closed circuit. I use the word, you carefully, somebody will say circuit, right? I say circuit. Okay, I use the word circuit. Okay, circuit. So an electric circuit is a closed path in which the current is flowing. It's a closed path in which a current is flowing. Now what I am going to do, I am going to give you simple symbols for today. In this video, I will introduce symbols of basic symbols. Okay. Do you how to draw a bulb? Very simple. What you have to do? Put a circle like this, and then inside you draw like this, and this is a bulb. What does it represent? It represents a bulb. Okay, now what do you want to do more than a bulb? You have a cell. Every time you cannot draw a cell like this, like this, positive, negative. What we do, we draw a long line and we draw a short line. Okay, and we remove this cell like this. Okay, this long line represents positive and the short line represents negative. Okay, wire is going from here, wire is going from here. Yes, you understand what I am doing? Yes, this represents a bulb and this represents a cell. Suppose I have more than one cell, then what I should do? Very simple, right? Take one cell, okay, positive, negative, put a small line. Again draw another big line and a small line and put a straight line. Again positive, negative, and this collection of cell, more number of cell. You see, one cell, two cell, I can have more cell, and that is called battery. What is it called? Battery. You'll find car also is having battery. That's a big battery. Okay, but use like this battery in a torch light. Okay, so either you use cell or join them together and you form a battery. Look here, I got a cell here, and this is positive terminal and this is negative terminal. Take another cell here, positive terminal, negative terminal. What I do? I keep it like this, right? Positive, negative. I bring positive, negative, then this becomes a battery. This becomes a battery. If it is alone, it is a cell. It's only a single one. Whereas when I have two or more, then it is called battery. Yes, I also will show you a torch light. Yes, you can see a torch light. Yes, you see the light here. Light is falling. Yes, electricity and battery, cell. Yes, how is this working actually? How is this working? Inside there are cells. Two cells are there. You want me to open it? Okay, let me open it and see what it is having. Okay, I am opening it here. Yes, it has got two cells inside. One cell, I put it, and take another cell, I put it. But these days you don't have bulb. What you have these days is actually LED. What you have? That is called LED. Yes, it is moved a little from its position. Yes, I have to adjust it carefully. Yes, I adjusted it. Now let me close it carefully. Yes, these are very delicate, they are very delicate. Yes, I closed it. Now let me test it. It's working. It's working. Now what you see inside is really nowadays not bulb. In olden days we had bulb with filament. Yes, bulb with filament. Nowadays this is gone. Nowadays we have LED bulb, LCD bulb. All new things have come. Why? Because we need to save energy. We need to save electrical energy. The old bulb, that is called incandescent bulb, or also called fluorescent tube light. You also can see tube light in your house, right? In some places now also we use it, right? And they take more energy. That is why we have LED and we have LCD bulbs are there. So you understand what I am doing here? So here circuit is, the switch is on, the bulb is glowing. Switch is off, bulb is not glowing. On, off. Bulb is glowing, not glowing. Right? Current is flowing, current is not flowing. Yes, you should understand all these points carefully. Now, the end of this video, I am going to show you one small thing first, and then in olden days, bulbs used to be something big, let us say like this. I'm drawing too big for you. Do not have, let me say it looks a little bit different. Okay, let me just to draw carefully. Yes, bulb like this, right? And you will find that inside like this, like this, like this, lines will be there, and the filament will be there, right? They're all connected. Okay, yeah, it is come like this and it comes like this. They are all supported. Okay, one point goes like this, one point goes like this, and inside this is called incandescent bulb. It is called incandescent bulb. 40 watts bulb, yes, 60 watts bulb, 100 watts bulb. Nowadays we are not using this so much. Nowadays even you have something called tube light, you know, tube light with the 2 points like this, and tube light 2 points like this, and it used to glow with the white color, right? It gives you whiteness, right? And that is also nowadays not in position, right? And nowadays we use LED or we use LCD bulbs. When you come to higher class, you will learn more about these. Now let me complete with one small diagram. You learn it for today, and in the next video we will continue. I am going to draw a simple circuit. You see what I am doing? I am going to take a bulb. Yes, I have to draw a circle. Inside a circle, I do like this, right? Like a spring I draw. Yes, and then I come down here, and I come down here, and I draw a battery or a cell. Without a cell, the bulb will not work, right? And then I take a switch like this, a switch I'm going to draw. So this is a very simple electric circuit, okay? And this is a simple electric circuit, and this is a cell, and this is a switch, and this is a bulb we have taken. Now this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal. Now is the switch on or off? The switch is off. The switch is off. Will the bulb will glow or not? No, the bulb will not glow. Why? Because the circuit is open. In open circuit, the bulb will not glow. So what I should do? I have to let me make another circuit, or I can make it here only. Yeah, I'll try to make another circuit. Okay, why should we rub this now? First you understand what I'm doing. Yes, I draw a bulb, same circuit, right? I take it here like this, and I come here, and I got a battery or cell, positive, negative, and then I take it like this, and here what I do, I close it like this, right? This is the switch, this is the cell, and this is the bulb, right? That is a bulb, cell, and switch. Yes, now here the switch is on. When switch is on, the electricity will flow and the bulb will glow and the current will flow. Here, when the switch is off, current will not flow and bulb will not glow, and that is called open circuit, and this is called closed circuit. So today in this video we have learned about electricity. We have learned what is electricity, how is a wire, how is a cell, and how is an atom, and the proton, neutron, electron, and then we learnt about a circuit, and I showed you a torchlight, and then open circuit is off and closed circuit is on, and we learnt all these things. In the next video, we will learn more about electricity. Thank you so much.